All right, everybody, we are back, and I don't know what to think of this because immediately, do you know who I think? Do you know? Have you ever heard of Red Sonja?
Yeah.
That's what I think of when I think of Ronja.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, that's not the title of the movie, but the problem is that is that character.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And that character that you're seeing in the thumbnail looks nothing like it. So, what's up with that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean...
That was a good movie. Loved that movie.
Yeah. Yeah, so Red Sonja, if you guys didn't know, was played by... It was played by, Drago the Destroyer's wife.
Crumb.
Wait, what? One sec. Crom, that's what you're talking about. Crom. No, but but Red Sonja originally was played by that actress is, what's his name? Who played Drago the Destroyer from Rocky. It's his wife. Yeah, Drago the Boxer was played by Dolph Lundgren. That's Dolph Lundgren's wife. Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't know.
Yeah. Well, it's his ex-wife, but yeah. Anyway, okay, we've taken too long. Let's move forward. We are watching the trailer for The Action Pack Needs You. You can support Mike's After Action Reviews on our Patreon for as little as $3 a month. Every quarter, once we've made at least $200, we're going to be giving away 10% of our earnings from Patreon in a giveaway over on our Twitch, so go check that out as well. You can find all of the links for everything in the description and in the pinned comment down below. Do your part. Support the pack. The Action Pack. Ronja. That's why I said Ronja. Ronja the Robber's Daughter. Official trailer Netflix. Button, it doesn't always work, so it didn't mute me when I coughed. Okay, so Ronja the Robber's Daughter, official trailer Netflix, coming at us from Netflix. We're going to like the video. And we'll go like this. And it has 340,000 views. Excuse me. And 5.9 thousand likes to 400 dislikes. What is this? Yeah. Okay, this year we welcome back the beloved Swedish fantasy tale of Ronja the Robber's Daughter. Following Ronja as she grows up and discovers the magical yet dangerous forest with its mysterious creatures. When Ronja meets the young boy Burke from a rival gang, it marks the beginning of a dark family feud and a forbidden friendship emerges, all while a notorious bailiff arrives to rid the forest of robbers once and for all. So this is Robin Hood.
Yeah. Female version.
So
they've made some Robin Hoods. Now they gotta have the female version of it.
So it's based on a book. Okay, so these people made it, and they've transformed the story of Ronja based on the Astrid Lindgren book. The series will be released in 2 parts, with Part 1, Episode 1 through 6, launching on the 20th of March, and Part 2 will be later on in 2024. Excuse me, later on in 2024. Interesting. So let's see. Astrid Lindgren book. Yeah, there's Red Sonja, by the way. Dolph Lundgren's ex-wife. So I'm going to tell you, I've seen this picture before. I've seen her before.
Really?
Yep, she did Pippi Longstocking.
Pippi Longstocking.
Yep, and Ronja the Robber's Daughter is a child's fantasy book by Swedish author, whatever. It's been okay, and there was a Japanese anime. Yeah, right here, Japanese anime. Interesting. Huh. Okay, well, let's move forward here and check this out. Any comments you want to say before we get started, based on the description of the things we just looked at?
Looks and sounds interesting. Let's see what we got.
Yeah, here we go. We got a 2-minute 15-second trailer. Are you ready?
Always ready.
I love my awesome Support the Troops Stormtrooper mug. Do you know where you can get a mug just like this one, but different? Bottega Krua. Bottega Krua is an Italian born and raised artisan trained at the Academy of Fine Arts in Venice, Italy. Since 2010, Bottega Krua has offered unique handmade and hand-painted ceramics, pottery, and other artistic products. You can find these products at her Etsy store by following the link down below. She also takes custom orders, but they may take longer to ship because she has to make them after you order them. So, go check out Bottega Krua to get yourself an awesome mug just like this one or the ones you've been seeing behind me as this ad has been going on. Remember guys, supporting our partners is supporting the pack, the Action Pack. Here we go. Excuse me. Okay. Ooh.
Det är dags. Vi måste släppa henne lös. Ett ögonblick till.
So they're speaking Swedish.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back to this, but if you look at this, this is actually pretty cool. What is that? Oh, no, go back. I wanted to... It's like a bird man.
Oh, that's creepy.
That yeah, that's interesting.
I don't like
Instead of the stork bringing her, which would have happened if she was born on a normal day, she was born during a storm, so this thing dropped her off. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, art transcends generations.
Visst mycket måste akta dig för.
There's lots to watch out for, but you'll see. Oh my god. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm definitely gonna survive this.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's werewolves or wolves or other magical creatures.
Those creepy storks.
Yeah, those creepy stork monsters. All right, here we go. Continuing on. Oh, you were right! Wait, you were actually right. It was those things. Or, well, maybe this is a different scene. These just look like giant birds, though. These don't look like bird people. So, anyway.
Det är inte bara saker där ute i skogen som kan skada den.
Okay.
Du är lagen. Hejda de där satans Mattis och Borkarövarna genast. Annars hittar jag någon annan som kör det.
Okay.
Släpp allt ni bär på. Det tar vi hand om.
Borkasvej!
So,
Håll dig borta från henne.
Mattis skulle bli rasande om han visste att du ens tänkte tanken.
Ja du Mattis. Det var ett tag sedan.
So, I mean, clearly, I don't know. Let me find out when this was made. This came out in... So the book was published in... She was born in 1907.
Wow.
But the book came out in 1981. So, I mean, yeah, okay. So then clearly inspiration from Robin Hood. You have the local sheriff. You have, you know, children in the forest stealing, which happened in Robin Hood as well. I mean, even like before Robin Hood became the Thief King or whatever, there were children of the woods that he dealt with that were also stealing. So okay. Any thoughts so far? About halfway through.
Do you remember what the kids in the woods were called? Weren't they like the kids?
They were the forest children.
Were they called the forest children?
Yeah. In Robin Hood. because it was yeah, I don't know.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to find an answer on that quick enough. But the thing was is that, like, in order to save their children from being, just a second, guys. Yeah. Yeah, in order to save their kids from the persecution that they were going through, it was like people in the areas of Robin Hood, like that area where it was taking place, they sent their kids to live in the woods. And then, like, when the sheriff and people would attack, they wouldn't, kids wouldn't get killed because of... What the heck was that? That was weird. So, anyway, any thoughts on this, though? We're about halfway through. Any thoughts on it before we continue?
No, it looks interesting so far.
I will tell you one thing. Chainmail sucks. Have you seen those videos where chainmail, they can just... So chainmail is basically a piece of metal that's made into a circle like this, and they bind it like that. This... Yeah. Well, okay, that's the basic chainmail, and you can literally pull that apart. This is different. So this is chainmail, but it's banded. Yeah. And it's not just two pieces that are together like this. It's pieces where they're four pieces together, and it looks like it's banded mail. So that's actually really historically accurate. I don't know if you guys know that, but this is better than chainmail. It looks exactly like chainmail, but it's better. It's just that they basically, instead of just taking the piece of metal and clamping it, they clamp it and then they bolt it together, and then they bolt multiple together instead of just two. So it's people who know about that stuff will know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's actually cool to see that they have that level of detail here. So
it's so heavy.
Right. It's better than, like the Knights of the Holy Grail, Monty Python's Knights of the Holy Grail. Their chainmail was actually just shirts with print.
Well,
I don't know if you knew that.
It goes with the movie.
Yeah, but it wasn't intentionally. It was because they were cheap. They would have bought chainmail, but they just like printed shirts that looked like chainmail, and I never knew. Watching those. I found that out recently. So anyway, let's continue on here. We got about a minute left. Some legends.
Min far var överhövding, som min farfar och hans far. Och det kommer också bli en dag.
Were meant to be retold. Okay. That's the bird people. Those glowing... So those other things that we saw just look like giant birds, but at least the glowing eyes, if you see, those are the bird people. Yeah. These look like the creatures from that old Power Rangers movie.
That's creepy.
With Ivan Ooze. No, yeah. Here we go. So yeah, Robin Hood inspired story here. It looks pretty. I mean, it looks good still. Okay, and then it's got mystical stuff in it. Okay. Well, I mean, we knew that from the birds, but I didn't I thought that the birds was gonna be like...
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought that maybe it would be a little bit more grounded, but now we've got like full-on dwarves, like elves or dwarves or whatever these things are. Okay, I thought I was gonna cough. I don't have to cough. Okay, March 28th. Excuse me, sorry about that. Alright, so cool. What are your thoughts?
It looks interesting. I don't know that I would ever really watch it. But yeah, it looks interesting. Got the creatures. Yeah.
It's like Robin Hood crossed with Chronicles of Narnia.
Yeah, yes. That is a perfect combo right there. Yep.
Yeah, because it's kids, and then there's magical beings.
Yeah.
And, yeah, cool. Let's see what people are saying. I think that it has I mean, as far as a foreign film, I like the idea of mixing the genre of like a grounded story, like Robin Hood, to having mythical creatures and stuff in it. And it'd be interesting to see what they do with that. But let's check out what other people are saying about it in the comments. As a Swede, I hope they do justice to the story. Excuse me, messing that up. The story for Astrid Lindgren is the most beloved author in Swedish history. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I love the original adaptation. Adaptation is not a word. It's adaptation. I loved the original adaptation. Read the book as a kid numerous times. Astrid Lindgren wrote so many magical stories. Mio, My Mio, The Brothers Lionheart, Ronja, Emil, and Lanaberga. Okay, one of my all-time favorite Astrid Lindgren books. Okay, so people are like, please live up to the books. Please. I always felt like her. When I played Alone in the Forest around my village, she was my heroine and inspiration. She did what was right, freed herself from the prejudice and expectations that her family wanted to instill in her, formed her own opinion, and fought for it. No matter what hard consequences she had to accept, she had to accept it, etc. The Netflix adaptation is unexpected, but I'm seeing forward to it. I will definitely watch this. That is probably Google translated, and that's probably like a foreign comment, but yeah. So people excuse me. It looks like other people are liking even the Miyazaki's version. You know, other people are liking the book and the anime, and they want this to be done well. So hopefully it is. And you can check out part 1 on the 28th of March. Right? That's what they said.
Yeah.
28th of March. And then part 2 will be later on this year. Go check that out if you are into fantasy thief stories like Robin Hood crossed with Chronicles of Narnia. But otherwise, let's move forward here. On to the next one. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch and join the Discord where you can voice chat with me while I live stream, and you won't be recorded or anything on YouTube and Twitch, so that's pretty cool. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you like to read, you can see my after-action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in the description below.